Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here on the Botiman Road, which is the newly constructed road that connects Ashalibochi School Junction to the Temamoto Way. Hold up, did I say newly constructed? Well, I mean the road that is still under construction. You thought construction of this road was completed, right? Well, I also thought the same, but apparently the road is still under construction, and as a matter of fact, now as of Saturday 10th August 2024, they are still casting asphalt on the road. If my memory serves me right, I used this road a couple of months ago and I could almost swear that I saw that there was asphalt overlay on all the lanes. So I was very surprised to see that they are now casting asphalt on in the middle lane. Maybe what I saw was the first layer, or maybe they just had a problem with it and they had to take it off, because if it was the first layer, then they wouldn't need to put gravels on it again to apply the second layer. So I believe that there was a problem with it and they had to take it off, because if you look closely at the edges of the pavement, you can see the black asphalt color over there. So maybe I believe that they had to peel it all off because of a problem or something. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and also if you remember seeing asphalt in the middle lane. And also like the video so it is suggested to more viewers like yourselves, and if you are new here, do well to subscribe. I believe that the road needs to be completed as soon as possible for commissioning, because looking at the number of equipments here just for the middle lane, I was so surprised. And apart from the asphalt overlay, there are lots of things that needs to be done on the road. For instance, the street lights, and as you can see, the middle lane has no, the middle pavement has no pavement bricks on it, so I think they have to deal with that too. So yes, the street lights also has to be fixed, and some of the lines on the road that divides the road into lanes, they also have to be drawn on the road. So I think there's a lot more that needs to be done before the road is finally commissioned. Not to forget the gutters, that is if they are not filled with sand deposits already, and they have to be covered before I can say that now the road is ready to be commissioned. Because sometimes before you realize, they will leave the road like this, and there are a number of roads that looks like this. They just do the asphalt and everybody will be singing praises to the constructors and the government, and then before you realize, they've left it like this. As a matter of fact, the top tier of Pokwasi interchange still has some street lights that hasn't been fixed. So I just hope that the road will be 100% fixed before commissioning. So later in this video, we are going to check out the Botiman Sports Complex, where some of the African Games was hosted. It is not far from here. So kindly stay tuned and keep watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, do well to subscribe to help the channel grow. And I need you people to comment and share your thoughts, because I am building a community here. I want you to comment whatever you think, while making sure that your comments are free of insults, because we are all sharing our minds here to build a better Ghana for all of us, because this is our home and we have nowhere else to go. Even if we have somewhere else to go, there is no place like home. You see, when you are in a country and you feel so safe, and that thought of you being in your own country alone is just comfort to your life. I don't know if I got that right. So yes, let me know what you think. And there is no politics being done here, so those of you who always make everything about politics, kindly know that we are not doing politics. We are just saying things as they are. So now we are heading towards the Boteman Sports Complex, where, as I said earlier, some of the African games were hosted. And on that same side of the road is where the constructors park their equipment. And I always feel happy when I see the constructors find a space to park their equipment on site. It gives me hope that they will be able to complete the project before leaving, because there are some roads in Ghana here that, even though the road hasn't been completed, there is no sight of a single construction equipment on the site. And an example of such project or such road is the ARS roundabout to Obojo. That road is more than, I think it will be up to 10 years. And part of it has been done and the rest has been left with no single equipment on site. And also the interchange that is being constructed at Pram Pram. So all these places have projects that has commenced, but due to whatever reason, there is no single equipment on site, which means there is no continuation currently on such projects. And I think there's a loss of money to the state. Yeah, so now we are heading towards the Boteman Sports Complex, and this part of the road is actually done, because they are done with the pavement. They've covered the gutters. And one thing that excites me about this road is that they have a space in between the pavement and the road for cyclists. Normally they make that space and the pavement road the same level, so sometimes it confuses cyclists and pedestrians. So I think with this one, I think there is a step to the pavement, which means cyclists will know where they have to pass and pedestrians will also know how to where to pass. So yes, that is the Boteman Sports Complex in the background you are seeing towards the right side of the screen. We'll be getting a much clearer view of it very soon. But unfortunately, we weren't able to go inside, so we just took a look at the front, and I could see that the place was in good shape. I just hope that it is used often to make profit out of it, because if it's just where it is sitting to, the place is not really that populated. So if we don't host more games here, it's just going to be a waste of money to the state. So there it is over there, with sports facilities for the African Games boldly written on the entrance. And which makes me wonder, is this complex or is this facility going to be used only for the African Games, or is it going to be used for other games or other tournaments as well? If it is going to be used for other tournaments as well, then why does the name boldly say on the entrance that it is a sports facility for the African Games? Well, if the African Games are done now and it wouldn't be until a couple of years before they resume it, I think it has to be given, a name that fits it very well. Well, this is just what I think. If you know any other reason why they named it like that, let me know down in the comment. So this is the road that goes all the way to Ashalibotri School Junction, and as I said earlier, there is still a space left for cyclists and pedestrians. So yeah, that basically brings us to an end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly do well to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. So until I see you in the next one, stay safe and be awesome.